We are going to be going over the 2021 4Winds 28Z. This is going to be a brand new motorhome that we just got here. I think it's been here maybe 5 days. We'll take a little stroll around it and check out the inside of it as well too. So one of the very first things I want to show you guys is Ford just recently upgraded to a brand new engine. It's going to be a 7.3 liter V8 engine. You're going to get more horsepower out of it, and you're going to get a higher torque rating out of it as well too.
Thank you.
And then this is Matt, guys. You may recognize him from Travel Trailer Tuesday. This is Matt. Thanks, guys. As you head around, a couple things you'll notice is you're going to get a molded fiberglass front cap on this as well too, which is pretty cool. What that does is it allows for less seams, so you actually have less of a chance of leaking. Typically on your molded fiberglass front cap, you'll never have a leak. As you come around back this way a little bit more, you are going to have a 14-foot awning on this as well too. It's going to be an adjustable pitch awning, so you can pull down on the arm, and if it's raining out, your water's going to pitch down to one side here as well. As we head this way a little bit further, you're going to have propane here, and then they use molded plastic cabinets throughout all of this. It makes for easy cleaning as well, which is great. So in case you do end up spilling anything inside there, all it takes is a washcloth. You can wipe it out real quick. As you come down this way a little bit further, you are going to have double outside outlets on this as well too here in Buffalo. Actually, one thing that they do give you back here in the storage is a folding table. So in case you want to set up a TV outside here, watch the game, put up a big old crock of chicken wing dip, sit back, relax, and enjoy it. It's well worth it, guys. Again, more storage inside this for you. They put tons of storage on the outside of this, but this isn't even half of it. If you check out back here, you have a very, very large storage compartment. Like I said, they do include a folding table for you, so if you want to climb to the top, jump off the top of it through the table, you always could. Don't recommend it. Colton RV does not advise it. As you come around towards the back, you are going to have a hitch on the back of this as well too. It's a 750-pound tongue weight rating and a 7,500-pound tow capacity. You're going to have a 7-way cable back here, and then again, tons of storage inside this. One of the cool things here as well is all of your storage compartments have a drain plug in the bottom of them. So if you wanted to turn this all into coolers, you could. Large storage compartment doors, so if you have grills, folding tables, anything, they all fit inside here. Ladder to access the roof on top, you're going to have an LED light strip with your backup camera built into it as well too. As you come around over here, they don't give you a folding table on this side, but again, a larger storage compartment inside this as well too. You're going to have your fresh water fill, your city water connection, and then this is a Santa flush system, otherwise known as a black tank flush. So typically after using your toilet for a couple times, things get caught up on the sensors inside there. You can actually hook a hose inside this spear around the inside of the black tank and it'll knock your sensors clean. You're going to have your gas fill here. You're going to have another small little storage compartment here, mostly for like your power cord. It'll fold up and fit into it. This is going to be a 30 amp service for this coach. Furnace exhaust, it does get very hot, do not touch it. I know common sense isn't too common, I got to tell everybody. One thing that they do with this as well on the slide is they all come standard with one slide topper on them as well too, to protect the roof on your slide box. You have an outside shower on this for in case you're going towards the beach, you want to spray the kids out before they track sand on the inside of it. If they get really sandy, put them outside in a tent, don't let them sleep inside this. I wouldn't recommend it. This coach is beautiful. You're going to have your hot water tank exhaust here. Again, gets very hot, do not touch it. As we head up this way a little bit further, you'll notice this is on an E450 chassis, so it's going to be a little bit of a beefier chassis. This as well too, that was an upgrade from. Head around onto the inside of it, check out the inside. So as you pop into the inside of this, one of the big revamps that they did is if you take a look at the cabinetry inside here in the floor, it's all lighter interior now. They changed a lot of it around. You used to have the RV tan on the outside, or camper tan we used to call it. They changed that over to a white exterior, white cabinets inside this, made it a very nice and bright interior. You're going to have pleated shades inside this, which also block out the sun. Large compartment doors inside this as well, so you get tons of storage not only on the outside but on the inside of this coach as well too. You're going to have your Dream Dinette here. It's a leatherette material, it's not actual leather, but the nice thing about that is it wipes clean very easily. Drop this down into a bed, flip a little lever, slides down, and your two cushions cover it up. Up top here, you are going to have the loft for the kids so they can come up here and sleep. Do not recommend anybody traveling up here, being up here while you travel. I apologize. You just don't want to run the risk of hitting the brakes and then them slamming into the front end of it. Unless you like to see that and it makes you laugh, go ahead. You also are going to have a leatherette jackknife sofa here, otherwise known as what would be a futon, but just a little bit more comfortable. Seat belts inside this here, seat belts inside your dinette. And as far as the couch goes, nice easy transition. So if you did have another kid, if the kids were bringing friends with them, anything like that, they have another spot to sleep here as well too. And one of the other cool features that they do is actually on top of the dinette here, they have little storage boxes inside here as well too for tools or whatever you need. USB charging ports. You're going to have a large TV inside this as well too, so you guys can sit back and relax and keep the kids entertained while you're traveling down the road. You don't have to listen to them scream, "Are we there yet?" As you come around to this side, again, tons of storage inside this. They have your in and out splitter here for your cable systems. Residential style faucet. Recessed stainless steel sink inside this as well too. You'll have a power bank here in case you are bringing the Keurig with you. You have 3 outlets and 2 USB charging ports here as well. So tons of outlets inside this coach as well too. Keep everything charged, everything plugged in that you need. They got tons of storage. They give you these nice wooden drawers here as well too. And then they make this cabinet big enough under their sink to actually even have a garbage can inside there for you as well. Microwave oven inside this. 3 burner cooktop with a glass cover for it as well. This will work as your backsplash so nothing gets on the window as well. LED lights in case you need to make a midnight snack. Nice oven inside this. Be able to make DiGiorno pizzas if you want to on the go. Remember, it's camping, guys. Make the most of it. Don't eat healthy. It's not worth it. And a nice storage drawer here for pots and pans as well too. Take a look over here on this side. You are going to have your main control panel, slide, extend, and retract. You have black and gray tank heaters, which are 12-volt heating pads that go on them to prevent them from freezing in colder climates. You're going to have your water pump switch, gas and electric option for your hot water tank. You'll have all of your gauge readouts here as well too. And then you'll have the start and stop for your generator. This has 0.7 hours on your generator. That means the only hours that are on this are actually from the manufacturer testing the generator. So, it's brand new. It's been here like 5 days, guys. Thermostat here controls your heat and your AC on this as well too. Heat's going to be propane. AC will be 110 electric. You cannot run that off of your batteries. However, you do have a generator in case you do plan on dry camping. As you guys come in the bathroom, you are going to have a larger shower inside this with a door on it as well. One of the really nice things about this coach as well is actually going to be the toilet. A lot of people ask why that's a nice feature. One, you're going to have to go to the bathroom when you're driving, right? No, the reason that I say it's a nice feature is it's actually elevated. So if you're a little bit older and you have a little bit of trouble getting up off of any seat, they have this elevated a little bit so it's a little bit easier to get in and out of. And you'll have your sink inside here and then a very, very large medicine cabinet. So no matter how many pills your doctor tells you have to take, they'll fit in here, guys. And then tons of storage inside and down below along the shelving inside here as well. They utilize every little bit of area inside this for storage, even across the top above the refrigerator. Fridge is going to work 110 or propane. And it is going to be a nice larger fridge. In case you ever need to put up a privacy curtain, always keep it in the freezer. It's a great storage spot for it. Just playing, guys. Tons of storage inside here, places to put it. Manufacturer ships it that way to us. Your main controllers are going to be right inside here for the fridge. And then check out the size of this fridge, guys. You get tons of room inside this. You can actually fit a gallon of milk in here if need be as well. Back here, you are going to have the main bedroom. It's got a privacy curtain here. Tons of storage around this between your wardrobes that go all the way back. I mean, I'm a very tall person, and I can actually hide in here if I wanted to. Like I said, tons of storage across the top. large storage compartments up here as well too. So in case you have like a CPAP machine that you have to bring with you, you actually have a shelving unit there with 12 volt and 110 outlets that it'll fit on. And then you're also going to have storage drawers here as well. If you guys did want to have a TV back here in the bedroom, they do give you the spot to put a TV inside here, coaxial for the antenna and 110 outlets, and then your ceiling light. All your 12 volt breakers and all of your fuses are going to be here as well too. In case you have any electrical issues, this will be the place to go to diagnose it. As far as the interior goes, guys, like I said, it's a very, very light interior on this coach. It definitely looks great. It's been here for 5 days. What I'm going to do is actually get the slide room brought in, get the awning brought in, and we'll take it on a test drive real quick. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, guys. That's all it takes to bring the awning in. It's an electric awning. It's just one switch in, one switch out. Nice and simple. One of the really nice things about this coach too is you can see the slide rooms all the way in it, and you actually have tons of room still to get through to the back. You can still get into the bathroom. You can still access the fridge, the microwave, and the stove, so you can actually still cook while you're on the road. So this is a nice, small, convenient, compact coach, which makes it really easy to use if you're going on long distance trips and you don't want to try and pull this through a drive-through. Be impressed if you could, guys. Again, this is the Ford V8 engine. One of the really nice things about this is they swap from a V10 to a V8. One thing that's going to get you is better gas mileage. The other thing it's going to get you is a very quiet front end. So you can actually may still be able to hear it. It's pretty loud now. Once it gets up to temperature, you'll hear the sound drop down dramatically. So we'll sit here for a second just so you guys can see how quiet it actually gets. Just like that. Super, super quiet. Drops down into a regular idle. Can barely hear it. So we're going to check all the slides are away, compartments are closed, awnings in. We're set to roll, guys. So again, it's a nice, quiet, very, very powerful engine that they just created. Again, it's a 7.3 liter V8 engine. A lot of my customers that have been talking about it have used the nickname Godzilla engine because it's such a powerful engine, and it gets you such good gas mileage, and it's so quiet. We're out on the boulevard now. In the old V10 engines, you used to always have to scream to have a conversation in the front end on these. With this new V8 engine that they put inside it, it's a nice, quiet, nice, simple engine that they use, where I don't have to yell in order for you guys to hear me. Unless you really need me to speak up, I can definitely do that for you guys as well too. But again, it's a very nice, very simple engine. A couple of the nice features that they did on it, and is they did the hand-free controls on this as well. So if you did have somebody calling, you can actually answer it. You're able to set your cruise control. They've really revamped the new steering column inside this as well too. But with the Class C's, again, they upgraded the suspension, so it's a much more smoother driving suspension than what it used to be as well. So we'll wait for traffic to clear out here, and then we'll make the turn. And then, like I said, it's a new, brand new, powerful, stronger engine. I mean, this thing can actually get up and go. It's a very strong, very powerful, but very quiet engine. Actually, the rattling that you'll hear that's inside this is not from the frame, it's not from the chassis. That rattling is actually going to be from the stovetop. So if you actually have washcloths or anything, just slide it underneath it, you'll have no rattle inside this coach. One thing to note as well too is this is going to be a 14,500 pound coach, a combined total weight of 22,000 pounds, and it's going to be about 29 feet long. So what that means is you do not need a special license in order to drive this. Again, guys, a nice quiet ride, a nice smooth ride. They'll give you your 12 volt outlet and a USB Type-C charging outlet in the front as well too, which is another big upgrade. So if you did use that outlet, you can actually have fast charging while you're driving, which is pretty cool. But again, guys, this is the 2021 Thor 28Z. If you guys have any questions on it, feel free to reach out to me, 694-0188. My extension's 406, or you can dial 3 for sales. Feel free to leave any comments you guys have down below. We'd be happy to answer any questions you guys have. Again, my name's Mason. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to like and share, and go Bills.